Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce.
No matter what they try, they can't seem to get over the hump. That's when frustrations mount. You can see it in their faces. Sometimes they even look defeated before they take the floor.
Oh boy, here we go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another. Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Washington left side. Gafford the screen. Irving for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
And stolen by Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander misses the baby hook.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Gafford with the bucket.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Dort. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Will it go? Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Outside Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka, ready on the catch to release and fire.
Pass to Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot 3s.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And Williams punches it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
on the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Irving for three. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from three. Doncic has got 8 points.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
First team foul.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that one's good. He's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Jones sets a screen. The 3. Second chance effort. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
All the ways Luka Doncic can score. If he gets to the offensive window, look out.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Right side, Williams. Whoa!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And stolen by Jones. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Attention fans, down the court is your Hot Squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, BA, focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
And Dallas with possession, trailing by 13. Outside Jones. To the paint. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And Williams punches it home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Kleber from outside the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
And here's Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Count it. Good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 17-point game. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, BA, that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Kleber outside. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Joe. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Drains the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oklahoma City calls timeout. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 18. Pass to Washington. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe, defended by Hardaway. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Shot clock at 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And that one's good. Green.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Irving. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Screen by Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Out to Kleba. For 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Kleba with a screen. Looking to end this cold spell. Dort grabs the miss.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Holmgren. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the inside. Here's Washington. Off target at the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Dort's shot is good.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, BA, there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. And the Thunder in possession here. Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
To the middle. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 11 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Doncic outside. Lively. Joe grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Williams misses. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, Jones. Doncic outside. From downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Doncic on the wing. And stolen by Holmgren. And he drives in. Joe. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And here's Hardaway. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Jalen Williams.
5 ticks left in the third. Dort for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
With the score.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Woo-hoo-hoo, the burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Pass to Green. Doncic feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Williams punches it home.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Here's Kleba. Drills it from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And the Thunder call time here.
Put your hands together for your defense crew.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Inside. Here's Joe. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you can see the excitement with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so young and yet so gifted as a passer.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Kleba with a screen. Doncic shot is good.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And this season, new post-tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Kleber outside. Here's the three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And the Thunder in possession here. To the inside. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Down low. Williams. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter. Back to Doncic. Over Dort. Doncic, no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And it's Doncic missing. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Kleber with a screen. 5 to shoot. Doncic, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Giddey. Misses from short range. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They're trailing by 36. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Gafford, the open look. Missed it. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.